you talked to me about something that was really shocking before we got married. And I wasn't necessarily prepared to hear exactly what you had to say, but you flat out said, this is the language that we were taught.
Yeah, before, like when I was discerning and I was at the point where I knew that I wanted to propose, and I was like getting right to that point, and my last sort of, threshold that I needed to cross to be comfortable with that was to kind of like put everything out on the table in terms of these wounds that I knew that I was carrying. And so what I had said was, as romantic as this sounds,
I was just going to say, wait for it, it's so romantic.
I was like, and we knew that things were progressing at that point, and I was like, if we get married, I'm definitely going to want to divorce you at some point.
It was great.
And she was like, And so I was like, but listen, hear me out. It's like, we have these experiences in our life that have taught us about what to expect and what to do when things get hard. And so that word, divorce, is like common language for us. And so I basically said, like, let's go into this eyes wide open. Like, we know this is our language. And if that's what we can anticipate and get ahead of and expect it, then when it happens, it's not going to be like so crazy and throw us off so much that, it becomes like this real conflict or this real sort of turmoil.
Or something hidden that just breeds resentment, right? It's the language that we were taught. And to be able to share that openly and say, like, things aren't where I want them to be, then gives us the space where we can grow from that instead of just pretending like everything's okay or squashing it down, not thinking, not recognizing that that's actually like where we go in our mind, because that's what we have been taught. And so we've never gotten close to divorce, but have we brought it up where it's like, I am really mad at you right now. Remember that time I said...
If I was going to use that language that I've been taught,
if I would
now would be the time to use that language.
Right. Yeah. So I think that, the awareness of that was really, really important and shocking.